Hello, Naman. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, just a minute. Let me use earbuds. Hello. Hello. Am I audible, right?
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Okay, so let's start now. Let me share my screen first. Okay, so today what are we going to do? Mm, Let it open first. Okay, so this was the thing which we have done yesterday. We have completed the manager dashboard. We have also completed the user dashboard. Just one thing was left in the user dashboard, that is the search thing. Okay, in the user mean customer dashboard, the search thing is left only. Okay, and if we now go to the admin dashboard, now the functionality left for admin dashboard is to accept or reject a particular uh, update request by the uh, manager. Okay, let us check that one. So this is for admin approve request from store managers to add new categories, edit or delete existing categories. Okay? So they have not given approve or reject means, so we can just add one button for approve, one button for reject. Okay, accept or reject we can say. The other thing is this left search for products. Okay, we just do simple search, not these things like search using category and all. I will tell you how this can be done also. Okay, but the thing is, we have not made the data sets like that, so not made the return statements like that, so that makes it a little difficult for them. Okay? I will show you a demo of this if you want to add the filter condition. But firstly, we will do the normal search, and then if required by you, then you will do the filter thing also based with some random data points. Okay. So let us now go to the, okay, so this all is done. Let us, and also one thing is left, we should have one button for export thing, which we'll call the export API. Okay, like export API, which we have made here. Is the, in the here, I think this export data API. Okay, so we use product API. Right? Export data API. So this API we will be calling when on the admin dashboard. Okay. This will export all the data. That means it's not equal to manager. That is actually right. Okay, here let us do on that thing as well. Co- Copy, copy this, and then this is here. Here then there's any role is not manager, then actually right. Otherwise, okay, so that means this is only for manager, not for the admin, right? If they are, we are doing it here like if it's not equal to manager, then make it access denied. That means it should be accessible only to manager. Okay. So this thing, complete thing is only for manager. It will give all the product details and these things should work. Okay. For this, we need to run the salary also. Okay. We will run the salary and mail also because export thing will be like this as we have shown you. Okay. So let us now, before this, let us go to our admin dashboard and make the thing of accepting and rejecting the request for updating or deleting or creating a new category by the manager. Okay, so here is admin dashboard. Now let us just run it. Let us just see what is inside this. So is the category API, category request API. So here we go. In this, what we are doing is we are creating category approval API. In this will be required. This is done. It is checking if the current user is not role, then deny the access, then request.json, and it is getting the action and then stripping it. If it is not approved or reject, then it will return valid fields are required. Okay? And if it is reject, then it will just delete the category request from the database. And if it is approved, then it will see it will request ID, get the request ID which is coming from the data, and then take the first ID. If it is not, then say request not found. That is just simple thing, even though it will be there. Okay. So if the action is create, then we will say the action. Okay. Say that category action. If the action is create in the category request table, then what it will do, it will just create a new category with the given name and then add that new category. If it is update, then it will get the update the category table. Like here you see category name is category equals name and then update it. And if it is delete, then it will just delete the category which is required. Okay. Whatever is the whether you do approve or review or reject, everything depends on that only. Here, so the thing is, it will work, but we are not storing anything in our category request table, whether it is approved or rejected. Just it will be approved only or it will be rejected only. It will not show here whether so we can go on with that, or we can also add the one column here which will show status approved or rejected. Okay. We can also keep the status saved here for us. So should we keep that or is it okay? Naman Raja.
Please keep that.
Okay. So then I have to delete the database, complete database again, and make the database again. No worries. Let us do it now. Then cart is empty. Orders are done. Products or the users are so many. So everything will get deleted now. Now let us go to models. It will save the category request. After this action, it will also have status. Not like this. It will be string. Okay. And it will have values. Okay. These two values it will have. Clear?
Yes, yes.
Any doubts on this?
No.
Okay. So now let us continue this. This it will also help us in showcasing the things to the content of manager dashboard, that whether the request is accepted or rejected. Okay. Nullable is fine. Initiated to be nullable only. So now let us Okay, let us keep pending. Pending also, it will have three values. Default is pending, and if we approve it, then it will be approved. Okay. In the default we are setting as pending. Clear? If we
Yes.
are not passing anything, then its value will be automatically pending. Otherwise, its value we will update as approved or rejected. So now let us go to our category request API. When we are proving this category approval API, this is we are doing. Okay. If the we are getting reject, then we just make this thing. We are actually deleting that, so we don't require the entry for keeping the rejecting. Okay. If we are just getting reject from the front end, and then in that scenario we are just deleting that thing in the from the uh, database. Okay, so we don't require this thing to be saved here. Clear? Are you
Yes.
getting my point? Because the thing is, what we are doing is we are doing it in category request table, and in the category request table, if let's say first admin says that I am rejecting your request, rejecting means just deleting the category request from the database. Okay, then if it is approved, then we will just show that it is approved, and if it is rejected, then we will not show that it is rejected. So either let us do one thing, instead of deleting this, let us make this value as rejected. Okay, instead of deleting it. So category, okay, so cat category request filter by this. Okay, then it will this thing its value equal to we make the status as rejected. Okay, and commit the this here because this get status column we have just added now. And now I have to delete the database again, create the managers and all these things again. Clear? If this thing is coming from the front end, then we will also get this thing first and also set that thing to update it. So category request dot status equals to approved or accepted, whatever you want to write, you can write letters rejected if you have written rejected and accept. Let us call it approved. Okay, approved is better. So AWP ROV. So after this, now that is what you want to do. db.session.commit. Okay. Now after this, it will just check if it is not there, then it will do this thing. Here add the new category and then commit. And otherwise, it will just update the category name and then commit. And here delete the category name and then commit. Here, is it clear?
Yes. Clear.
Okay. Now let us go to our database and then delete it. Delete permanently. Okay. So now our database will be created again on running the application for the first time. So So if you go in the backend folder, it is now created again. Yeah. Now let us go the front end as well. Okay. Use your role admin. Admin is already created, I guess, no? In the database. So backend database users. Yeah, admin at js.com to view 30. So let us now sign up as a manager first. We go back, go to manager. So we have to sign up now. So sign up, email manager1 at gmail.com, password let's say 2020, same thing. Let us give the name as manager1 and sign up. Okay. Now let us try to log in. Manager1 at gmail.com, 2020, login. Your account status is pending. Okay. Now we have to log in as admin also. So before this, let us sign up as a few more users, that is managers. So two zero two zero. Two managers are enough for now. Let us now sign up as new users, means customers. So what should we call them? Let us call them customer one. Sign up successfully. Okay. Now let us create no customer. Zero. Okay. Now let us log in as customer. Login successful. Now if I come here, I am seeing that this table is coming but without anything. So I can also show here that nothing is available or no products are available now. So what we do now, let us go to the front-end folder, yeah, components and customer dashboard. Now what we do, just one thing you have to do. Here we have all products, right? So in this we do, we are using all products. Here we are showing all the products, right? So all products you are writing. So before this, before starting this class or even starting a table, let us write we let us write that in, okay, let us do here table and we dash if, and inside we if we will write whether we have, if all products, all products, if there are all products, that means if is, let's call this greater than 0. Okay, then it will show this. Else, after this, if we want to add the else condition, so after this table, so table is closing here, right? So we will write v else no products found. Yeah. Why is it saying why is the v statement? Okay. Oh, sorry. V if we are already using and then writing if, that is a mistake. No? Okay, so let us go to frontend now. It is now saying no products found. Here, same thing we can do in the professional life. No, professional. Sorry, I'm saying for same thing we can do in the admin dashboard also if you want to show no manager request found and anything else. Okay, also if you want to show this thing in the cart, then we can show nothing in cart. Also, if you want to go to orders, cart is twice. The third one is orders actually. In this page we have written cart. So okay, here we have mistakenly written order. Let's call it orders. Oh, sorry, I'm actually on the cart page now, not on the customer dashboard. So I have to go in the customer cart and then update this thing here as well. Order. Okay. If I go there, now you see if I go my cart, now it is showing orders here. If I go to orders, so nothing is visible. So I just have to write one condition that customer order, yeah, here it is. Before when we start the table, just right here, we get if and inside this we if write the condition which we want. If orders greater than 0, okay, then show this. Otherwise, after this table, just write one more div else no orders found. Okay, v else no orders found. Clear? No orders found is also there here. Okay, orders page also has the same issue. So orders, and this is active now. This is active now. If you go to cart, then this is active now. Yes. So on cart page also, you will show nothing in cart. So if I go to cart page, so this is your cart. Okay. So just before this table also, or we can say that just before this card, let us write here only. Okay. If what thing we need to check in this case, card.json. Card.json is greater than 0. Then show this, and where are we applying this table here around the end. Then after this, I will show no items in the cart, and here I can also show the same thing, order now button thing. I can remove this. Okay, I can do the same condition. If inside this button as value text into order now button and for total also inside this. Let us add this in condition view that. Here, no items in the cart, and then continue swapping. So we are going to customer dashboard. Here,
Yes, yes.
okay. So now this is an orders page also. We have done that now. Orders page, orders page, yeah, no orders found, and in the home, no products found. Okay. Now let us go to there and log out once. Now let us log in as admin. 3030 login successful. Now we are having all managers. So we can also show this thing like approved or unapproved like thing because but we are not rejecting or deleting a manager. That's why we are not showing those things here. Okay. Approve this manager. Okay, and approve this as well. You see no action is now available. Now here also I can show the same thing, right? All categories. So if I go to admin dashboard, check this, where is this all category? Yeah, table. So just here I will paste it with all categories. All categories. greater than 0, and after this table v else no category is found. Okay, no category is found. Fine. I go to create category. Now let us create a new category. So let us call this category as dry fruit. Okay, no category is found. Again it is found. Create category. After creating a category, are we updating the page also? One category and improve manager, delete category, search categories. You have to call this as category function again. And okay, so create category. Categories queries or not? Let's check in the categories. There was one option here. That's good. So here, search categories. We are already fetching.
I think VL's part.
So we have already included that VS button. VS no categories found. Equal to one thing it says is it spell class exceptions. Not is not showing anything. But we just remove this ones.
Yes, VF and VLs are not correctly defined.
Mm. Mm. Okay. That let's you can see it again. This is how it should be only. We can be else. We if categories are all categories is greater than this, greater than 0. Right? One category is greater than 0. Okay. Let us eventually let us do it from here and use it here. After this table, let us make this big. Rewriting correct condition if all categories are what is happening here? Is it else? Yeah, this is the same thing if you are doing actually. Oh, sorry, we are not checking why this, but this should also work. Uh, equal 0 if we say equal to let us try something else. Not greater than this thing, then not equal to. So, yeah, the condition we were using is greater than thing. Better we should use not equal to. Okay, if I delete this, now taking no category is found. Now if I go to create category and then drive to set create category, now it is showing here. Okay, the issue is just this thing, or you are using greater than thing, but that is not better. So better to use not equal to. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, yes, clear.
Or other pages also you can do the same thing. Let us go to customer orders instead of this not equal to. Okay, customer dashboard, make this not equal to, and customer card, make this not equal to. Here also make this not equal to. So we are done with this now. So let us now create more categories. Create category, dry fruits and vegetables. Let's say. Let us create more categories. Alright. Let us try new category and daily vegetable. Okay, this is done. Now what we do is we also let us do export thing that is for the export thing as well for the manager, but we have to take in here, so we will remove it from here. No issue in that. So yeah. Let us now have one page also after this page. This is closing here. So let's have Now here what we want to show is we want to show a table in which all the requests will be shown. Just a minute. Let me show it again. So what do we want to show here? Actually, we want to show here a table. Just use the user card tables and all these things we can use. So table in which we will see all the request status, whether it is accept. We will choose the button to accept the request or reject the request, and also see what kind of request is there, edit request or create request, and what is the thing inside that. So if I go to my, okay, let us go to first manager side and then create some request, then I will show you the demo. Okay, let me just log out from here, manager, login. So now this manager is going to create products. Product name is, let's say, Apple. Description, size 200, unit, let's say, kg, stock, let's say, this random number. Category I will select here. Let's say daily use fruits, by product. Now it is updated here. Also, you can show the same thing here in the manager dashboard that v if v else. You can do it, right? Okay. Now let's have mango. Let's match out of food 2000 daily use fruit. Okay. Stock, let's say kg. Stock, let's say 6000, and let's say category daily use vegetable. Okay. So we have these things here. Let me edit this. Maybe Ali. Okay. Potato, all vegetables and vegetable, and it is daily use vegetables. Here. Now what I want is I want to have a create request. And let's say I call this create request first. So create request for let's say category name, expensive fruits, send request. Okay. Now I can see my request here that I have sent this request expensive fruits. Now I can also show category ID. We can just now I can also show the what we call that status here because I have added a new column called status in the table. So let us go in the and go to our manager dashboard. Branch manager dashboard. So category request, category ID. Now let's add one more thing for status. Okay, so we add status. Now you see status is also coming. But why is the status not coming as pending? Let us see. Okay, because we have this. Where is the models? So you said nullable true, so that's why it is not in the database now. I guess the plus that is added here. Why it is not coming here? Oh, so we are not returning the status in the as the models function now. So that's why. Convert to JSON and this we are not returning the status. That's why status is not getting returned. So let's add status also here. Category name need not to be shown. Right? You know this. Now you see status. Let's refresh it once. Now status is also available here. Here, category ID is not available because it is a create request and category ID is not assigned. Clear? Okay,
Yes.
now if I have, let's say, one more request, update request for, let's say, dry fruits, and I call it fruits only. Instead of dry fruit, make it fruit. Okay, update request I have sent, category name I gave this category name as fruits for the category ID 1. Okay, and status is pending. Now let's say I call delete request for the category dry fruits and vegetables, send request is deleted. Here, the request is sent. It is also updated that for category ID 2, I have sent a request for deleting it. Okay, now let us go to our admin dashboard. So this is the admin dashboard. Now what we want to show here is we want to show here those category requests also, right? Those category requests we can get from our front end API. So if I go to our category request API, the first thing I need to show the, these things actually. I need to do these things. Get category request API and all these things. I have to use this thing to show these things on the page. And if the user is admin, then I will showcase those things to the person also. So let us just go to manager dashboard because see, if the user is admin, this is my manager actually, right? What I want is that I want to show this complete table inside admin dashboard also. Along with that, what I want buttons also, approve or reject. Clear? Because admin is the one who will approve the request or reject the request. Is it clear? And then this request will get updated here. So let us use this. So login as admin as well. Okay, so we are not able to see the request here yet, but we want to just copy the complete page, this thing, category request table to the admin page also. Okay, so just copy pasting thing will be there. So I go to manager dashboard. In this, I have this code. Okay. So let us just copy this as it is and show it in my admin dashboard. Paste it here. Now I need to have one column called category request, and also I will show the buttons to approve or reject the request. So I will add those buttons later on. Let me just copy the other things. So category request I have to add. This create and null thing I need not to be required, but I need this thing category request as a data type. Okay. So let me just copy this because admin dashboard you have to show this thing as well. You see it is automatically coming as a paste it actually. So first manager dashboard. Now that category request actually this is the thing. Yeah, which was requesting a fetch a category request. Let us just copy this. Look at the blue. We have to copy this. Okay, fetch category request, and yeah, nothing else is required now. Okay, so now let us go to our admin dashboard and do the same function apply here. Paste it here. Just update this manager token to admin token. and it will fetch our category request. Okay, and update the category request data array. Okay, then after this, what we want to do is we want to have buttons to approve or reject the request. And let's add actions here, actions, and we will add approve and reject. You see, two what buttons automatically can approve category, and it will take the request ID for the category request table and then approve it with approve and reject buttons will be shown there. Okay. Now let me go to our backend category request API. So it is actually what it is getting actually. It is getting okay. So it is getting the action as action, and also it is getting if the action is reject, so it is just rejecting these things. Okay. Clear up the delete and all. If the action okay later on the reject not in if action the action which is provided there is not in create update or delete. So action is a different thing, but what we are getting we are from what do mean we are getting from the front end means from the API we are getting some things. First thing we are getting is data object action. We are getting action one. Okay. Other thing we are getting is name. Okay. What is the- okay, sorry for the call. No. So now what we have is mm, yeah. So we are getting this action from the front end as a post request. We are also getting the name. Okay. Then what else we are getting? We are getting this. Okay, sorry, this was for the creation of this request, not for that. We should have approval request. Okay. So in this, what we are getting from the front end is we are checking whether the user role is admin or not. And otherwise, we actually can request.json. What we are getting is we are getting the action. This action is the thing which we are getting from the admin side, whether we approve or reject. Okay. Then also we are getting the request ID. Just two things we are getting: action and action which is approve reject, and other is request ID. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes, clear.
Don't solve the confusion. I thought that was there. So admin dashboard. Now this function we are creating approve category. Let us call it approve category request. Okay. Similarly, let us call this reject category request. And now let us just create functions for the same. Okay. So you see it will automatically from showing approve category request reject ID. Okay. One thing it is getting and also action. Action we will send from automatically from there. Okay. So let us just okay. So actually this is not the endpoint or the API. If you see the API endpoint, so category approval API slash category slash request slash action. So if I go there in the dashboard, let us call this API slash category slash request slash action. Now we are not also passing the ID. We are passing that as it is. Okay. Then method is fetch. Let us check once. Category request API post.
Sorry, got a call from office. So we have created a database and all, no?
Yes, we create
Uh,
the database. Just update the database as well.
okay, yep.
Database we create it again just with one more column called the in the category request with the
Status you are saying, no, no, yeah, status. No.
status we added, and also update the let code attribute that if we are adding the category request. If we are rejecting the category request, then earlier we were deleting that request, right? But now we have added one column for status, so we'll just move that status to rejected. Okay.
Okay,
And
means just updating the status column, right? We have made the code
yes,
changes.
now, yeah, now if we are rejecting a request, we are not deleting the request actually. We are now just updating the status column of the
Ah,
request.
okay,
Okay.
okay, 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 okay.
Now, if we
Okay,
get to
this
the
as of
post
now, right?
request,
As of now, this
yes,
thing happened, right? Okay.
yeah, this thing happened, and we have just used the V if VS as we have already seen that, right?
Which one?
V if VS in the admin dashboard and all these places. V if
Okay,
VS.
I'll check the recording then. Actually, I missed. Got a call. Okay, you can proceed. Proceed, please.
This is the post request actually. Okay. So direct admin token, and after this,
Pratham, today
responsibility.
will be the last session for this mat too.
Yes.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. So now this is a post request. We need to define the body also like this. ID and action which we are going to pass. Status will be automatically updated. Mm, Now it is fine. Okay. You update the body also. Action should not be approved. Should be VPP or VE capital F. Okay. ID is the ID which we are getting from the there. So two things we are getting, and now this thing should be the same as if we are passing in the which we are getting in the backend. So let us check once. Category request API, we are getting this request ID actually. Let us copy this, and here is the admin dashboard. Let us call this request ID. Okay, clear? This is the thing which we have in the backend, and this is the action which we are passing. Action was our proof or reject. Okay, so let us go in the admin. Let us go where is that? No, admin dashboard over there. So this is the body we are passing also. The result is okay. Then do this. Then fetch the category request again. Otherwise show this error. Okay. So let us create slash category slash request. This is the same API endpoint, right? API slash category slash request slash action. Okay. This is the same API endpoint. Now let us go to admin dashboard. Okay. So now let us check our this is our admin dashboard. Refresh it once. It is not showing any. Explain why. We have copied the code fetch category request. We paste the request to get method. This thing we are passing. We have just okay. So we are here. That's category request plugin. So it is actually not working. Let us check the backend once. Category request API for this. Uh, are we actually focusing it to the manager? So it will show all the category requests. Yes, it will show, but why it is not working the category request API? Hmm. Yes, it will work. The admin dashboard. Category request, we are updating. They got fetch category request, yes. replace the study. Yeah, same thing we have used here as well. Token. Which category requests? Oh, sorry, we have not called this function inside our mounted. That's why that is not coming. This is after category request. We have to call that as well. So now we are just approving this. Approved successfully. Now you see status will be updated to approve. Status is now approved. Clear? Now same code will be for reject. Just I will add reject button there. Now it is approved. So you see create expensive proofs. After this approving thing, I have to call this again. That means all categories have to update again. Such categories. So after this approve, mm, where is the approve thing? Yeah, here is approve. So I have to this dot fetch categories. This dot fetch categories also I have to call. Okay, so yeah, now you see now new categories appearing again. Yeah. Now I want to update this thing to that's when we will do reject thing also. So let us go to there. Mm, Sync approve category request. Copy and paste. Now make it reject. RBAC and some that is fine and so make it reject. Okay, so this all is done. After this, everything will work as usual. Just now our reject will also work. Now let us call this reject category request is successful. Now it is not updated to fruits. Okay, it is now rejected. So after this delete button, if I want to approve this, so now my category ID2 was for dry fruits and vegetables will be deleted. If I approve this, now it is deleted. Okay. Now these buttons are still showing even though my status is pending. So I can status is approved. So I can do one thing like for showcasing these buttons, I will write v if status pending, then only show these buttons. Button v if request dot status if not equal to pending actually, then we have to show these buttons, right? So not equal to pending, then show these buttons, otherwise don't show these buttons. It is still showing if this condition we have not accepted, I guess. Okay. Sorry, it should no, it should be like v if request status is not equal to pending. If request status is not pending, then don't show these buttons. No. If it is pending, then only show these buttons. Like yes. If the status is pending, then only show these buttons. Otherwise, don't show the buttons. Okay. The same thing we will add here as well. Copy this and okay. Now action is not available here. Here, fine.
Fine.
If I go to manager dashboard, now you see if I just refresh it once, it is also approved, rejected, and approved. Status is updated here. Okay. Any doubts on this?
No.
Okay. So now this also is done. Just 1 minute. I have a urgent quiz deadline. Just 1 minute. Resume the. Okay. So let us continue with where we left. Okay, so this all was done, right? This all is done. Now let us move on to the export API part. Now export API thing, just you have to add one button for that. Okay. Where is the mail? So export data API. API is like products that explore. So this is for product export data. It is for only manager, right? So we just uh, copy that code. Where is that? And in the admin dashboard, we have added this button now. Export it, export data, right? So we just take it from here and paste it in the manager dashboard. Now the manager dashboard has too many things on the same place. So we just format it. Okay. Export data. Now what it will do? Let me check once. So product API. If manager is there, then it will have the user ID of the manager. Then we'll check the product details. Make a list of it. All the products with the manager has no product name, description, unit price, and product code. All these things, and then initiative will say check your inbox. So for that thing, I have to run the mail hog and Celery as well. Otherwise, it will not work. So I hope those things work here as well. Okay, so it will be. What was the command I told you for the Celery thing? Because the command differs as per the project structure.
Let me check one second. For all these things, no? Salary and all?
Yeah, Celery only. I just told you
Yeah,
some uh,
let me check it.
two commands for Celery. Let me run the mail hog from there.
Yeah, just check.
Doing Redis server Redis. Okay, here then the same thing. Celery here. Okay, let's begin the Redis first. Redis is starting.
Hello? Hello? Hello, Raja?
Yes.
Okay, okay. I thought like the screen is freezing or what. I think Pratham screen freeze or what.
I think he got some call from.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, sorry for the issue. So let me check Redis. This is issue. It is saying Redis is starting. Just started. Yeah, bind already user. So to do. Mm, okay, it's a command. Redis. Before the command, I guess. Yeah. Sudo server. Sudo Redis stop, I guess. Let me check once. What was the command? Redis server. Okay, Redis server start and stop. Okay. So
Is installing system means Redis zip installing.
let me check now. Redis server is called there. Yeah, it is already there. Sudo Redis server so actually. And inside the backend, I think I have to go inside the. But here, once again, Redis server
That
start.
was fine when you entering no Redis server. I think that was fine. You are facing any issues?
Redis server, when we run the Redis server actually, it shows
Mm-hmm.
the icon, that icon like this. Let me check what is the command. Sudo. Okay, this was the command, right? Hmm. Okay, now it will start. This thing you also remember because this happens at the time of Viva also. Now you see, this is starting of the Redis actually. Okay. Yeah. What was
First
the
you
command given by
stopped
Aditya?
and then you have started, right?
Yeah.
So it is
Earlier
for
it
every
was,
time we
see,
need to.
sometimes, see, earlier if it is already running, then it works. But sometimes the thing is, it shows that port is busy, port is earlier. So that means earlier when I have run the Redis, I have not shut down it. That's why it was running still now. You can think it like that. Okay. Now it is actually running. Earlier what it was showing is like port was busy, port 6379. No? Port was busy. It was showing.
Can you show me the code once for this?
Yeah.
Sudo stop.
I just googled it. You see, you remember this command? I have used earlier also. That was I was typing. No? Sudo service Redis server stop and
Okay.
sudo service Redis server start. You can also use this command or Redis server also you can write.
Okay. Okay.
Like I have written. Okay. So it was the command you sent for this. Redis server you started. Now let us start the Celery. Okay. Inside the backend. Is it inside applications? No. Okay. Okay. App is inside. The same. No more in that. No inside applications. Okay. This file applications. Parent address app. Yes. Mm, Let me check if I installed Celery or not. I think I have not installed Celery. Let me check once.
But in my that icon was not coming. I have stopped and started just now. But after
Mm,
starting, icon is not coming.
okay. Then just close this once. Icon will come. You are running Ubuntu, right?
Ha.
It
I
will
have
come. Just
stopped first.
practice using
I
this.
have stopped first, and after that I have done that start part.
Okay. Celery manager, app Celery worker. You should run this only in the applications folder. Yeah, application the same thing. So app Celery worker log level in Celery and worker. Class is here defined Celery class here. And the class is here then returning Celery app. I go to main.py. Okay, he has not initialized this app here now. He has closed this thing for after demonstration purpose. That is the issue. Do this again. Okay, it is stopped. Okay, how do I already got init app. Who has done the setup? It's click now. So, specification. Module name parts. Why? Okay, got it. Module name main inside the is not there. No? Now it will work. Yeah. Now you are writing the actually we write the file name. Inside the file name main file we have this error. Na? So that's why it was showing this error. So let me just add this. What command you created?
Can you tell me what was the issue?
Issue was this thing when I write salary minus a app.salary. Then this app means the file name which we are running as a main file. You write main.salary if your main file is main.py. And you write app.py if your main file is app.py. Okay, instead of this, some people write app.py as a main file and some people write main.py, right? But if whatever is the name, you write the name here. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Can you please show again where to
Okay.
write?
Let me just a minute. Let me.
Okay.
mm, Okay, so you have to write this thing as the file name. Salary minus a main.salary because from the main file we are getting the salary, na? So this is the file name we write here. Main.salary meet. Okay, now it is also running. Okay, I also have to run the mail hog. Okay, go with mail hog. No? Yeah. Okay. Go to the mail hog. It's just only for running the mail hog, we just write mail hog only. But in some cases, we have to write coincide this. Na? Yeah. Okay. So mail hog is also running. Let me go to mail hog. Localhost 8025. So now your monthly report is coming here. Okay. Your daily reminder is also coming here. Clear? Now let us add the functionality of your export API. So just I have to add this export API in the manager dashboard. So if I go to manager dashboard, export data. So I just what is the request here? Uh, that is defined in the product API. So here it is. Get request only. Get request at this endpoint. Okay, so just it will return the again this sent. Okay, so let us now define testing export data. Okay, So these things API slash export product slash export slash export, and this is the get request only. Manager token will be there. Event mode is okay. Const log with response of log. Is it actually doing that? Let us check once. Where is that? Product API. So it is exporting the data. Okay. The details and manager dot email. Now it is calling this data export function, and data export function is defined here. If you see data export function, product details should be a list of dictionary. So it is opening data export.csv file in write mode. Open CSV, field name, description, phrase, and stock as everything. So let me just read down the work.
Type the same code, what task in the task for Celery, and just change like file field name, like name description according to our side. So it will not be caught in flag, right?
Yeah, it will not be an issue.
Because we need to do the same thing for Celery, what Aditya has showed now.
Yeah,
So actually
we
that
are
was
not
I
returning
am
it here.
concerned.
We just use this conversation. We are only getting alert as the message. Alert and alert with the thing message. Alert with what was it in here? Result dot message. Result dot message, and otherwise error exporting data. Okay, so this is the thing inside our. Let me check everything is working fine. Yes, it is also working. 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 Yeah, it is working. Okay. Let us log in as our manager. Let us refresh the page once. Okay, it is admin dashboard, no? It is manager dashboard. Okay, so go to the this export CSV. Instead, please check your inbox. So now product data export is coming here. Now we have to go to meme text, and now download this. Your data export is downloaded here. Okay, clear? And other thing is email also, and also UP. It is also updated here. Clear?
Okay.
Fine?
Yes.
So all things we need to firstly on it, like Mailhawk,
Yes.
Ready server, all the
Yes.
things, and then we can export.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So now it is everything is now working. Let me now close the salary because otherwise if we update anything it will cause issues. Okay. So let us now create the search functionality. Let me close everything once.
We can directly close, or how we need to close the Ready server and all.
Just control C, ready is
Control
not
C.
ready.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so let us delete this, delete this, delete this. Yes, now let us okay, so let us run the backend. We have already set the backend. No? This is Okay, so it already opened here, na? So let us just close this as well. It's already opened. Now let us create the search functionality in the better would be let us create search functionality in the customer dashboard. Okay? Before this, let us create some we have only logged in as manager one now. Let us log in as manager two also and create some products. Okay. Let us log in as manager. Two managers can be logged in at the same time. Manager two at gmail.com. Okay, so let us create a product. The thing which I have told earlier is product for product thing. So you can just add the manager dashboard. Let me add a product first. Uh, okay, let us do that. Manager dashboard. The thing which I taught when you were in the call was this thing that manager dashboard. Yeah, products. So here what we can do is before starting the table, we just write v dash it equals uh, uh, all products. All products. What I can control that. Okay, you are there actually. Yeah, so dtx all products is not equal to 0. Then so this otherwise after this table we write another v else no products found. Okay, so no products found it should be shown here. Clear? And same thing as here, no category request found. So category request before the table starts or v8 equals category request not equal to 0. Then showcase this. Otherwise, after closing the table, no request found. Okay. So you see, this is also better. Here, look, you can do on your own better. So let us write tomato per okay. Price let's say kg stock let's say 2000 daily use vegetables. Okay, so it is added now. Let us create more products. Potato daily use vegetable add products. Okay, so our product is already added now. Now let us go there. And now what to do? We will go to our customer dashboard in the process of functionality. Customer, let us go to now all the products are coming. Apple, mango, potato, tomato, onion. Okay, so now what we want is we want to have a search functionality here. That before while searching the products, it will show us. Let's say we want to keep a filter also, we can keep the filter as well. Okay, so now let us do the thing of on the customer dashboard for such thing. Here, what we do here, let us add instead of this all products, we will call this filter product. So the table, here, let us
In this
create
line 35, we can also write like this, right? See, all products with dot length not equal to 0. Dot length also we can use, no?
the. It is not Python, but yeah, we can also use that.
Actually, yeah,
Yeah, dot length we can use
okay.
is not equal to 0,
not equal to 0.
all
Okay.
products
Yes. No.
not equal to 0. Okay, so after this, yeah, so we were adding the search box here. Okay, so let us add the search box. Mm, So let us add control I or approve. Okay, search by name model, search box, let's say, right? Okay, but then without searching this thing, let us make that work. Okay, without clicking on the search button, let us make that thing work. Clear? Is it clear? Without having the search button, you will make it work automatically that these products will be shown as per our text which we are writing on the search box. Here,
Here. In starting, you are telling like there are two ways to search, na? In the starting of this session.
yeah, one way is like you can do it from the backend API and then search the objects. Okay. There is another way if I showcase you using the watchers. So if I, yeah, you see here, I will show you one more thing here. If I go to this, it was a component, I guess. That was influencer search, I think so. Influencer search or one more search is there, no? Hmm, whatever influencer search only. We can use the bootstrap watchers. Yeah, bootstrap this watch data along with this watch filters. We can just write handle on this thing. Also use otherwise we will use the computed. So this watchers is used for calling the API input again and again. If you are using the API endpoint, then this watcher you need to call this watch thing. You need to call the API endpoint again and again. Okay. So if you see here, search influencers. So as soon as I write something here, okay, it will convert to string and then fetch it from the backend and then use a token and all these things and then return me the data here. Okay, are you getting this thing? This is the way to use if you are defining API in the backend. But when we are using this code, that means when we are using the normal, when we're using the JavaScript of Vue.js, then we can just implement the search functionality on the front end itself using the data which we already have. Okay. Now you see this text is coming here. If I write anything here, nothing is going to work. What I want is I want that whenever I type anything, let's say apple, or if I write app, then it should come automatically. Mango should come, or if I write man, then it should come automatically. Okay. I want that thing to happen. So how we can do this? I have added just input text. Let me just remove this. We will remove it later on. Search text is there. Okay. Now I will add one property called I one property called as computed. Okay. I add one property called as computed. Clear? So what it
Mm-hmm.
will
Okay,
do,
okay.
the thing which you have asked me,
I think it is for filtering the thing, right? Computed.
yeah, computed. It is just similar to your method and all these things. So, yeah,
Uh,
okay. Now you see automatically it is coming. Let us see if it is correct or not. Okay. It is customer dashboard. This cart items count. This we actually don't need. Let us remove this. Okay. Then, okay, system comma. And let us see what is it writing. It is saying let products equal this dot products. Then if this dot selected category, category ID, this is what we are going to do. Let us remove this thing. Okay. We will see if this dot search text, the text which we have written. Okay, so we also have to define the search text here in the data. Clear? So search text we have defined. This is a V model thing. V model thing, whenever we write anything V model, we define it here as well. Okay, now this search text comes here and then we check it. And now products, we are going to filter products dot filter. We are setting that let for this condition only. This dot all products is equal to products. Clear? Is it clear? And now I am
Yes.
setting this products to be equal to products of filter. I am just filtering the products based on product dot name. I am converting it to lowercase. Then including this includes the search text to lowercase. Let's convert the search text to lowercase and then search it or check with product description. This or condition. Check a product description, convert it to lowercase, and then check includes search text to lowercase, and then control this. Close this filter function, and then return the products as usual because we have defined this products here. Okay.
Why we convert to lowercase?
Because we want to have this case sensitive, case insensitive, no? Case sensitive, yeah, case insensitive. We want that whatever be the case, it should work automatically. Okay, because I don't
Okay.
know which I am writing in capital caps or small. So let's say I write in caps A P P. It is not working right now because we have not used this filtered products in the here for all products. I have not used filtered products. So instead of this all products, I will use filtered. Carefully on FILT. Yeah, filtered products I will use. No. Filtered products. Okay. So copy this. Let us paste it here as well. Okay. Now everything will work normally. If I go here, now you see APP I have written. If I search DOCTOR, doctor. Now it is searching based on our description. Okay. So if D is coming either from your doctor or we are having D, yeah, DAR, da. Okay. Is it clear? This is
Yes,
all
clear.
we have for our project. Okay. So all functionalities are working now. This is our user dashboard. This is our manager dashboard. And export is also working. I have shown you. Now let us log in as admin. Not this admin actually. Admin not vs.2030 login. Okay. So this is how it works. Admin dashboard. It is not seeing any action because nothing is there. Here. Any
Yes.
doubts in anything?
No.
Can you use
What?
uh, can you use a background image just like influencer page? Means
Just like yeah, you can
you
use
have made
anywhere you can use. You can use anywhere. Just you can also add the colors here. Now see, if you want to add styling here, then what to do? Let's say I want to add the styling in my admin dashboard. Okay, so I will go to the bottom and more bottom, and there I will write my style. If I am defining anything, you can define your own classes here. So let's say I define dot book, just some random name, random which is coming. Okay, because I don't. whatever is coming, I'm just covering it. Okay. So let me just close it. Okay. Now this style is for the class book. So let us see with what thing we can make it book. Mm, let's say card head body. I can make it book. Okay. In this card body of action category name category ID status. This is our admin dashboard. So let us go to admin dashboard. In this now see it is coming. My cursor is converted to pointer also because of this thing only. It is not coming properly because of the thing which I have added in CSS. Okay,
Okay. Uh,
adding the border radius width I have set it to this now. So let's say I call this max width. And it is coming, but my cursor as soon as I go in this card, my cursor is changed to the pointer. Are you getting this?
yes, yes, getting.
The same thing you can also do in your case. Okay.
Okay. I am making quiz master, so means I want to show like a graded assignment question. Means all the question in front end and one submit button. Or should I display
Okay.
in front end means one by one question, just like when we go to quiz center.
Okay.
Means what should I do? Means graded assignment thing, or when we go to quiz to give exam just like that. Means one question at a time will come.
You can do anything like one question at a time, or you can also have many questions. Like in our, I have one demo video also for the quiz master I have made for the med one. Okay, so
Okay.
I can share.
Okay.
Let me see that video I have here. Let me check once. Is it inside this? Let me check once. No, this is the videos. Yes. Yeah, here you see. This is our quiz master user page, admin page, add subject, all chapters, create quiz, name and all these things. And if I tell you one thing that in this case, the timer I have made is without JavaScript. If you
Okay.
even chat GPT-8 how to make a timer without JavaScript, it will tell you that it is not possible to make a timer without JavaScript. Chat GPT or any other LLM you use, there is no way to use without JavaScript, but I have done this without JavaScript. Okay,
Okay.
but in this was the requirement in Mad 1, but this similar things you can strategy you can follow in the Mad 2 as well. Okay,
Okay. Thanks.
welcome. So, any doubts, anyone? So today we end
That
our session. The thing remaining is GitHub only,
Yeah,
and
mm-hmm.
GitHub
GitHub thing
thing
I
was.
will tell all of you in one session, or I will make one video to tell all of you regarding that. Okay,
Okay, okay. And Pratham, that thing also, like what thing we need to delete, can you do it once? And what need to
what thing
reinstall?
you need to, okay, so deleting things is everything inside this app.view you have to delete. Okay, then reinstall thing you means
I think nodes dot module is redundant. And we delete it and
so
before
while
zipping it.
uploading while before
Before
zipping it, yes.
zipping it.
So before zipping it,
Uh,
you have to delete the virtual environment, and before zipping it, you have to delete the node modules also. If I see that this is a very large file, can I see the? I can't see the description of this file here, the size of the file here, but it is a very large file, around 200 MB.
can you
Okay,
please just show us within 2 or 5 minutes zipping
okay,
and unzipping? That would be
Yes,
better
yes,
for
please.
all of us.
okay, no worries. So let us. I have closed this now. Okay, So let me
Hmm.
close all the folder.
Yeah, yeah.
This is done. This is also
Yeah,
done.
one
Let me
second.
know.
You didn't create requirement.txt in backend folder.
Yes, I have not created yet. Yeah, I have not created yet.
Yeah.
So let me just create it once. So virtual
Yeah.
environment I am inside this. So I am inside the backend folder only. So pip three three. Okay, so now I have my community.txt in my backend folder. Okay, so I am deleting my virtual environment. Delete permanently. It is still it is still activated. That's why it may delete. Let me deactivated this. Deactivated it also. Okay, so now I hope it is deleted. Okay, that's not. It is deleted. That's why these things are showing issues that nothing is imported properly. Okay. So now other thing is done with the backend. Now let us go to front end. Delete the node modules. Delete permanently. Okay. Now this is done. This is done. Now just let me go back. I am doing this inside the terminal. Okay. Uh, this is let me alert. Okay. So I have to zip the backend folder. cd What is the zip command? Actually, I don't exactly remember the zip command. Zip in. Zip I remember. Zip I am not remember. In zip I have already installed it. So just use this sudo apt install zip gzip and tar. This is for different zip files configuration. Okay, unzip it using this, and you can see the details here. And using GUI. So this is the thing GUI. Manage R. Zip. Sudo zip. Zip folder. Here sudo apt install zip first, and then zip minus R folder.zip and the folder name. So zip minus R folder name is uh, let me call this map to project dot zip I want. Okay, then I want this to be bsc inside the which folder is there, bsc everything inside the backend folder. I want to keep this. Now it is zipped. Now you see I have this mad to project.zip. This is the backend to zip which Aditya sent me for the backend structure, and I have unzipped it last time in front of you. Okay, so now this is the project zip which we have. Clear? So let me put it inside this front end. This front end is empty actually. So let me inside this front end, let me just move this uh, what we call it, unzip all the files. Okay.
So we need to create one folder in front of Viva person only, and then we need to follow all this, right?
The thing is, you can, let's say if you download this project, let me show this here. If I go in my
Because
open
this
tool,
project will be in our
home,
window only.
just see once, it will be in your Ubuntu only. Okay. So let's say if I go, where is the directory? My tool can see. This is my 293 KB file. I will just copy it from here, not opening it here. I will copy it from here. Okay. Just copy this. Yeah. Copy this and paste it in the Windows. That is completely fine. Okay. Now I have done the same thing earlier. I just copied this thing. Just wait, let me do. Okay, let me just copy this. Let me create a new directory. Let us see, close everything. Let me do everything in front of you now. Let us open Ubuntu. Okay, this is my folder structure. Let me create a new folder. Okay. Make a directory. Let's say named final mat2. Okay. Now I have one directory called final mat2. Here. Now what I will do is I will just project copy go to the here. This thing you can think that I have downloaded this folder from the portal. Okay.
Window.
So I will just
In
copy
window.
this in
It
window.
is
So
okay. And copy this
let me just
too.
paste it here. Let me just see here. I have copied this thing here. Here. Now let me just copy this again in front of you and going in the Ubuntu home, your username. Okay, see the folder name which I created, matrix, final matrix. Now paste it here. Here, or if you want to do the same in the mat2 folder directly, you can do that as well. Okay. Now this is fine. This is fine. What I've done here, this is fine.
Yes,
Now
please.
what we do is, so if I open this, okay, open it. So now ls cd final mat2 ls. Now you see it has one file extra mat2 zip zone identifier. This file comes when we copy files from Windows to Ubuntu. Just some issues with this, so we can just set up the setting to just ignore these files. Okay, but this file is coming, you can just ignore this. rm with zone 11 identifier. Okay, now it is only this file only available here. Here. So now what we do, I will write unzip folder name means mat2 project zip, then set the destination -d, and if this is the destination only, just make it as it is, unzip this, and if there is some other folder which you have created and you want to accept this to that folder, so just write destination and folder name. Okay, so let me accept it over unzip to unzip. Now it has the backend folder. It has the backend folder. Okay, backend folder was the name of the folder which we have zipped earlier, right?
Fine, fine.
Is it clear? This is
Yes,
the
yes,
folder
yes.
which I zipped now.
Hmm.
So if I do cd backend ls, now you see I have this backend and frontend. Here, if I again go to cd backend and now see not caps all the files and applications. Okay, don't identify files are not created yet. That is okay. Now cd back again inside backend only. Even I can run my application from here itself. If I want to run it, I will just write. Let me add one more terminal here. Okay, so cd backend, yeah. cd frontend. Now here I am going the frontend, here I am going the backend. Okay, I just write. Now I have to create the virtual method, right? So let me see all the files here. See all the files are available here. The government is also here. I will write if
We can do by opening that VS Code editor, no? Like code
you can
dot.
also do it like that.
Can you please do if
So
with VS Code editor? That will be easy for us.
let me do it here once. I don't know why it's shown this issue for this. We are inside Ubuntu, right? Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. That's why we have the issue. No, because we were not in the Python. We have not created the virtual environment and we were installing that. That's why it created issue. Okay, no worries. So Python 3 minus M VEN minus M VENV UBU Ubuntu virtual environment. I am just naming it as per my convenience. Okay. So now I will go to UBU code. This is the same thing. Don't worry with that. Then class. It is activity now. The same thing. If I just do, let me just go back inside the backend. Yes, folder I want to open. So now you see virtual environment is open in the along with this Ubuntu and the same folder structure which I want to open. Okay. Now the same command which I was writing in the terminal, this terminal and that terminal is exactly the same. Don't confuse with this. Okay. So if I do pip
Yes, yes.
3, let me pip 3 minus r install. Okay, we are not inside the backend folder right now. So pip 3, yeah. So it is not installing all the requirements inside my virtual environment. Okay. Now along with this, let me create the node modules as well. So inside the project folder, what I want to do is npm install this creating node modules. Then npm. Okay, this is running. This is also done. I will just write without even opening VS Code. I am running my project in front of you. So it is currently running. Okay, without even opening the VS Code. Remember, this terminal and this terminal is exactly the same thing. Okay, so what you do here or here, that is completely okay. Clear? I know this is a bit typical for you because this is not GUI, and here you see the application interface for in the VS Code. Okay, so that's why the issue.
Uh,
Clear?
so, so where we can run Celery things? Means inside VS Code or outside?
Celery thing? Yeah, no. Inside VS Code also you can have this thing, Celery things running. If the proctor asks you that show me the code, you just use the code dot command and then it will open here directly. So the code here, if you want to run it here as well, you can run that here as well. Or if you want to run here, you just write, let me write here. That is there. Redis server is started now. Open one more command. In this, I want to go to the directory first. So cd uh, final mat to backend, and inside this backend, I want to run. Let me see what are the commands I have earlier run for running Celery. Yeah, Celery. This is Celery worker, right? Cel mm, okay, we are. I have not activated the virtual environment, no? So just yeah, I have not activated the virtual environment currently. So right, yeah, virtual environment is not activated. So let me activate the source. Um, UBU slash it has its environment, right? Yeah. If you do here, Source, we write source, sorry.
Source.
Yeah. Actually, I got confused between the Windows and this thing because sometimes I teach in Windows and then in Madden I was reading Windows and then here in Ubuntu. Okay, so now let me just run this again. It is now running. So again, also you can just copy this thing directly, the location. Copy the location and then cd, paste the location. It will go directly there. Okay. So now let us write our activate the virtual environment. So cd source uvu and then activate and now celery task
I think here we need
celery
to
feed.
activate again and again, but in that
Yes,
means
but the
VS
thing
Code
is
it is
because the
already.
issue was this in sometimes VS Code also this is not works if you initially it asks now that do you want to make this as the default Python environment for this particular folder, right?
Mm.
When you once make the we what I call this virtual environment, then it asks you now that do you want to make this as a final
Uh-huh,
for
uh-huh,
the
uh-huh, uh-huh.
if you click on OK, then it will automatically when you open this, if I see, let me activate the VS Code now here as well. So pb backend source ub bin activate. Now you see, if I open this, it is not activated again. Okay, so that is the thing you have to activate it again and again. It was working fine earlier because I have mainly set that thing to be true. That means automatically whenever I open
Oh,
this
got it.
folder,
Got it. Mhm.
got it? Yeah. So I have
Got it.
to
And there is
open this.
and there is no restriction of making a virtual environment and main.py
Yeah.
inside a backend or frontend, right? We can make outside both of the folders, right?
Yes, you can. But the thing is, node module should be inside the init folder only.
Node
Node
module should be
module, that
inside
is,
the frontend.
yes. Now BT is also started. Just BT is also started. Okay. Celery BT started. This is sending the emails. Now my project is also running. Let me open the mail log as well here. So tilde go slash bin slash. Now it is running. Okay. Dot slash go bin mail log because I installed go inside this. So now you see my mails are also getting sent.
Can
Yeah,
you
so
repeat
without
that
opening the
part,
VS
Go
Code,
part? Actually, I
see,
haven't
I have
watched
installed.
that Aditya thing of
Okay,
Mailhog. Yeah.
for Mailhog, you see what you have to do is this is the official rep of Mailhog. Okay, so you have to download the Mailhog using if you are in Mac, then use this command. Ubuntu, use this command sudo apt this thing. First you have to install Golang. Okay, then after this, go get this thing. It will install Go in your system. Then when you want to run it, just write this command. Go rinse Mailhog. Okay, everything is available here.
Can you share this link once,
Clear?
please? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
just copy Mailhog.
I think I haven't gone to that what Aditya one.
Okay. Okay, so any doubts in anything?
Uh,
We
uh,
have done our
uh,
complete project.
one thing I want to ask.
Yes.
What setting you did in VS Code that whenever you open new WSL terminal, it will automatically activate virtual environment?
See, that thing gets, that thing is done only. Let's say if I am here, okay, so let me delete this. So if I run, let me close everything here, friends. Control C, Control C, Control C here as well. Okay, this also Control C, this also let me Control C, and here also Control C. Okay, so let me now close this. Let's close all. Now what I want is let me see this happens in the virtual environment only when we create the virtual environment. Let me create the VS virtual environment again. Or you can go to view, command palette, Python select interpreter. Okay, and then backend UVB in the select this interpreter. Okay, now read one more, so it will automatically come here, activated. Okay,
Okay,
clear?
thanks. Okay,
View,
thanks.
command palette, and this select interpreter. Let me see, is it in backend UVB or global? Yeah, this is the thing. Okay,
Clear, clear. Thank you.
okay. So now you learned everything in just 16 days of bootcamp. So any doubts? Node is also created. Now you see, if you do these things inside the WSL, then how fast it installs. Even I am on the VS, I am in the meeting, and that's I am in the Zoom meeting, and in your case, you just use the Google Meet. Google Meet takes a lot of RAM in the backend, but that is another thing. So see how fast the node got created here, right? I just write npm install, it got installed instantly. But if you do this thing in the front end, if I do the same thing, let's say if I create the complete project in the Windows side, okay, and then write mnt slash c slash all these things, and then create my node modules and create my virtual environment, it will take a lot of time. Let me show you the demo as well. Let's say I create, let me go there, okay, this, um, we can do this. Let's see, I go inside this documents, and let's say I go download, new folder I'm creating. This folder I am having, okay. Now I will just remove this cmd wsl. Now you see we are inside WSL, right? If I try to create virtual environment inside this, see how much time it will take. Now I am creating virtual environment inside this. Python 3, mynycam, the env,
No, only Python.
W
Python
again.
is.
No,
Mm,
we are inside WS doing this. Let's just see what will work. Okay? Now you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It is still getting
And now
created.
there is a restriction also as per the doc.
Yes, that's why I
Now they will
initially
not, don't
started
allow
inside.
you much time.
Yes. Now you see, it
so
is still not created. It is still not created. The virtual environment is still not created. It is still waiting to be created. And if you are in the Gmeet also, then it will take a lot of time. Because Gmeet takes a lot of RAM in the backend, right? Zoom is much bigger than Gmeet, so it is not consuming much space in the backend. But you see,
Hope
uh,
8
so
GB RAM is much enough, right? If we are doing in
mine is
Linux.
16 GB. Yeah, mine is 16 GB RAM. But in 8 GB is also fine. You see how much time it took? More than around 1 minute, right? Now again,
Uh,
if you install the node modules also, it will again take the same amount of time. The thing is, it works with Aditya because Aditya has installed everything globally in his Windows and Ubuntu. That's why he don't face any issues. But when we work on any project, so we generally do these things like installing these things in our project folder only, right? That means install for a specific project, we create the requirement notation, do all these things there. Now, if I activate this also, so those now it is activated again. If I install it, let's see. So let me do one thing. Let me copy the requirement.txt. Mm, where is that? Okay. Mm, okay. Final is this backend, copy this file, copy this, and then take me to the downloads, test, and paste it here. Okay. Now you see how long it will take. This is the basic demonstration I'm giving you. Let me check. The command text is coming here. So 1, 2, 3. Take the time. Start the timer. And how fast it worked in Ubuntu, if you recall from that time.
Yes, yes.
Now installing or after installing this, it will also take time. More time as compared to Ubuntu. How long it will take?
Ubuntu is better
Yes.
because
More
Now you
than
know the
1 minute.
reason why now you know the reason why I said to use complete project in WSL only. Okay? WSL or
yes, yes.
Ubuntu, whatever is convenient for you.
Which laptop are you using?
Victus,
HP. Okay.
yeah. Now this much time is what I have seen in front of me while in previous terms. Okay. So that's why I prefer doing that only. Even if you now think of it that your proctor says that you can copy your virtual environment if you already have in your other files. Now think of it how much time that will take. If you are trying to copy the virtual environment or node modules,
Yes,
whilst
yes. I have
because
I have heard this
some
thing.
people also say that yeah, that
Mm.
you can use your previous virtual environment or you can use your
Yes.
previous instead of creating it again, right? So
Yes,
now
yes, yes.
think of it how much time it will take. Now, even it is installing, it is taking too much time. Even if I copy those things, then it is around hundreds of uh, uh, 200 MB. As far as I remember, 200 MB for virtual environment and all these things. So it takes this much time. I think 2 to 3 minutes are done already, right? In installing
Yes.
this.
Yeah, more than 3 minutes have passed.
Okay.
You can close this. No use of.
Okay.
We are already on that.
Okay. So now where will you create the project?
I've already created
Document is
in
not
one,
done.
so it's
Yeah. Yeah. So now what is the reason for this? Okay. Now it is done. Finally. Now it is done. Okay. So what is the reason for this long time taking? Because we are now in this scenario, even though we are running it in Ubuntu, we are installing all these things Ubuntu using Ubuntu commands, but we are using the file system of Windows. So how it will copy all these things? It first converts the file system because Ubuntu uses iOS NATA and Windows uses some other thing. SATA or NATA thing is there for Ubuntu and Windows. So it converts the file systems there. So it converts one file to another file and then use it here. Okay. So that is the reason. Now let me just deactivate. Okay. So that's all for today. And all for that's all for the complete bootcamp. If any issues you faced, do let me know. Any feedback also, so that
It
we
was
can
a
improve
great
for the
journey to
next time.
study with you.
yes, yes.
Okay, so thank you for that.
You both put a lot
Let
of
me,
efforts. I know, like I have already attended a boot camp previously also. That is from IITM itself. I don't want to name any TA, but I have seen nothing was taught on that. Actually, the boot camp should be like this only. What you and Aditya has done. But unfortunately, when I have joined for Mat 1, so he was on daily basis, he used to show his own file instead of creating some dummy project and all. So without creating dummy project, no one will learn. At least in starting days, he should at least learn like what will be the folder structure, what are the requirements. If you just show the projects what you have done, no one will learn. So it was a great journey with you both guys.
thank you.
Mm, Thank you for putting so much effort.
You're welcome.
And we will reach out to you in case of any issues. Okay, Pratham.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Okay, so we can wrap up now.
Yes, yes,
The
yes.
GitHub thing, I will tell you, I will either make a video. Let me give the basic hint of that GitHub thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So that thing I already told you, like
Directly upload our file once it is done.
directly upload.
You just make a video and let us know. We'll see and follow the
Yes,
steps.
let me show you that thing better. You better instead of making me the video. So mad one, mad two, uh, like this. Yeah, mad two bit tracker, na? Mad two document if I open. Now here is the git tracker. Yeah, here is a git tracker. Yeah, here is a git tracker document. Okay. So this thing you have to do, this thing I already told you, right? Creating a GitHub and all the recorded and all these things. Now, after this thing, when you create this initial commit, after this initial commit, when you upload the thing, when you do the initial commit, you write the message. It says na, when you do the
I
initial
think
commit, it asks you a message. Earlier you have done this thing, na? So let me show you that thing. I have to do milestone. How to tell this? Let's say if you're doing how to require
your
more.
screen was not sad. I think.
Oh, sorry. Let me share it again. Yeah, okay. So this was, let me close all these things. So this is the data project document. Okay, mat through. I open this. In this, you see there is a Git tracker. I open this document, Git help tracker. Okay. In this,
Yeah.
we have done the same thing as given here, right? Add a readme, add a git ignore, and when you create repository, and after this, you go to this initial and there is a collaborator, right?
Yeah, I have done
You
this.
have, you have done this. Now what you have to do is we open this in my project account. So this is the milestone thing. This GitHub repository setup is mandatory. So create a private GitHub repository, add a README file with basic user description, create a git ignore to exclude unnecessary files, the same thing. Set up Flask-JWT project skeleton, ensure it runs. Define issue tracker for milestone progress. Okay, in GitHub. And git message that you have to write. Change the git repository with readme and git ignore. Just this message you have to write while creating. Do one thing. What all you have done is create the git repository, right? And initialize the readme also, right? So after this initializing the readme, then just do this thing that here. Yeah, this is the same document. Na? Here issue, yeah, what I was saying. So just copy this message and use this message to show your commit. If I go to GitHub, mm, okay, so that demo I have created, right? So this is the README file I have created. Let me update this README. Okay, let me edit this. Macro demo. With basic things. Commit changes. Now updated readme.md commit messages. You should write, you should have to write this commit message here. Is that? Yeah, this message. Okay. And then write this message here. And then you want to write, you can write commit that commit branch and that is commit changes. Okay. So this is how it should look like. Initialize the readme, initialize private repository with readme and all this thing. Okay. This thing you have to do. And when you upload the project, let's say I am going to upload my project. So to here, after this, go to click on add file, upload files, just select all your files and this thing, write the message here that I have done this thing or that thing. Okay. This is the all you have to do. This all is you have to do. Okay. So if I open this, you see they are saying private repository class uses project skeleton. Okay. This is a skeleton structure they are saying. So milestone 0 or just the thing of adding all those things there. Here, remaining thing I will ask what is this issue tracker and all this. I will ask the team and let you know.
Okay, please let me know in the WhatsApp group.
Okay, sure.
And if we directly upload once it is done, so what comment we need to put, like it is the final thing?
Yes, so final comment you can write this thing like this. Finalized project submission with report and presentation link.
Okay.
Okay. But the thing is, these things currently are not mandatory. So otherwise I will explain you these things also. How to do these things in your local system and all these things. Okay. So
Because doing now milestone 1, milestone 2, milestone 3, it will be difficult to means segregate our code also.
yeah, letters these are not mandatory for this one. From next time they will be mandatory. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you. You both stayed us till the end of this boot camp. And others sometimes join, sometimes left. So all the best to you for future endeavors.
Thank you.
Thank you.